Well, welcome everybody to PixieDustSprinkles. This is Maggie here. Today is Today is January 24th, and I am here at EPCOT for the Festival of the Arts. Let me tell you something. The past couple days, the weather in Orlando has been awful. So today was kind of like the first day where it's cold, but we actually have sunshine. And so it is so crowded out here today. But something that I wanted to do different is that I wanted to kind of, obviously come, because I haven't been since 2025 when I renewed my pass. But I was looking at some of the art, and the art is outstanding. But one of the things I wanted to do was kind of talk to some of the artists. So I was able to interview 3 artists who didn't really have like a line for them to sign. And it was really, sorry, it's a little loud, but it was really great just to kind of to introduce themselves and some great stories and how they got into art. One gentleman went to Mid-Florida Tech, and we were talking about how I worked for Orange County Public Schools for forever, and that's how he started his journey into art. And it's not scaffolding, but it's, I forgot what it's called, but you'll see in the video. So, today's just kind of talking to artists, looking at some of their art that they do, and then what you're going to see is 2 performances, the last 2 performances of the day, of Voices of Liberty, and of course my buddies were there, Kevin, Daniel, and Elodie. And every time I see Elodie when she walks out, I always give her a big wave and a smile, and she just melts my heart. And she sang one of my favorite songs in her last set, so I hope you enjoy. And I'll definitely be out here later on to see more of the art and maybe get, some more interviews with the artists. I know that they are very busy. I know that people come to this festival for the art. I wish I could afford the art. And a lot of people come for the food, to try the food. I'm not really a foodie person, so unfortunately you're not going to see me try a whole bunch of food unless something like really kind of like speaks to me. But so far nothing has really spoken to me except for the artists. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye. Hi, this is Maggie with PixieDustSprinkles, and I'm with Armando. He is one of the what would you call it?
I work for Promenade. I'm at Promenade Fine Arts Gallery at the Disney Boardwalk, and I am a Disney Fine Artist by Collector's Edition.
Yes, and the reason why I stopped him is because I was looking here, and he got his start at Mid-Florida Tech, and I used to work for Orange County Public Schools, and he was telling me how he got into welding.
What I did was I went to Mid-Florida and I asked what the hardest medium was to weld. And the teacher, Mr. Scarborough, kind of looked at me, I don't know, are you sure you want to do that? And he tried to convince me not. But I insisted on learning the hardest medium to weld, which is aluminum. And he did go ahead and give me permission to work on aluminum. So once I was able to weld aluminum, I could weld pretty much anything else. And that was the beginning.
And we're gonna show some fabulous, first of all, these are amazing. The seahorses, the manatees, I love the Mickey. This turtle is amazing, but Armando is telling me his favorite piece is this gorgeous swordfish. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Thank you so very much.
It is unbelievable. And poor Armando was here 2 days ago in the freezing rain. He sold 2 pieces yesterday, so good for him. But we were just talking about how busy it's going to get today, and I hope you sell more pieces.
Thank you so very much.
And thank you for letting me interview you. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my paint palette. I always, that's like my main struggle when I get here is finding a place to put my my paint on, and so like I brought pallets, but I have to be able to transport it.
Yes.
So me and my wife, we were trying to find a way to. I was like, I need like a lid for it, I was like, but there's no lids for pallets.
Right.
So then I was like, just eating a sandwich one day. I'm like, oh my god! I was like, I could put it in because it's just a turkey lid.
I know. I love it.
And then so I have this palette and I have this, and then I can even and they won't touch.
I love it.
Yeah.
How long were you in the Army for?
I was in the Army for 4 years.
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate it. And I was stationed at 101st Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Yes.
And did a 15-month deployment to Iraq. We were in Beiji, Iraq, and I was in the infantry. That was my MOS, and I did it for 4 years. I was liking it, and it was a lot of my friends stayed in, that the guys that I served with.
Sure.
And I was gonna stay in, but I had no time to draw. I didn't even know how to paint yet, and I had no time to draw. So like we'd be out in the truck on a mission or something like that, and I'd be like drawing in everybody's notebooks and stuff like that, and which they still have. But I literally had to get out of the Army just to get time to move forward with my art. And so that was the main reason I got out. In my first unemployment check, I bought all the primary colors of oil paint. I didn't even know how to paint yet. Never painted before. I got out, built my own canvas. Got all the primary colors of oil paint, and then I just painted this it was a 5 foot by 6 foot canvas that I built.
Wow.
And I painted this. Yeah. I just was going big, I guess. And then I really wanted to capture a lot of detail. So I did this ballerina, but I turned her as a reference, but I turned her into an angel. And we still have it like that. But that painting, it's pretty. But immediately when I painted that, I just literally fell in love with oil painting. Like there was no turning back. And so that was 13 years ago. And here I am. I've only been a Disney artist for 5 years. So for like 8 years or so, I just practiced and refined and I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
So I taught myself how to do everything.
It's amazing.
And then got in the microscope of Disney fine art by Collectors Editions.
And has it helped you with your things,
PTSD or something like that?
Well, not PTSD, but just serving in the infantry and going to Iraq.
I've been an artist all my life.
Okay.
So that's why I did it when I was in the Army. I needed time to draw. I've been an artist. I was born and just I was 3 years old, and immediately I never hasn't been a day that I didn't create something since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
I was just I always was that person that always had a sketch pad, and so I've been it has been my therapeutic thing, if that's what you're talking about. My entire life, that has been I didn't go out and party ever. I literally this has been my life, and not like a burden or a sacrifice. This is what I want to do. People. I did skateboarded a little bit, but
sure.
Really I was just
I
just wanted to get back and just draw and So that's just been where my heart has just been in my mind. I've just been obsessed with detail. I was 8 years old and I became obsessed with Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci and Dali, and I was only 8 years old, and so it's obsessed. Whereas just the fact that you could feel their anatomy, underneath the paint. And there's I thought that was so amazing, and that just got drilled into my head at such a young age that while painting, it kind of planted a seed, and then throughout my whole life, that's just here I am.
Jared, that's amazing. This is amazing. Your Jack Skellington.
Thank you.
Is so amazing.
Yeah, and even with the Disney and Jack Skellington, so it's I just imagine when I became a Disney artist, I was just I saw every time I saw a Disney character or a piece of artwork or something, I always saw it in a different way, and I saw how I would do it, but I wasn't a Disney artist or anything like that. So but then once I became a Disney, I was now I have the opportunity to show people like how I see it, and like basically the idea is just to bring everything to life as much as possible. So I and that's literally what I do. And like I want you to also like it's an experience for me, like when I'm painting like Winnie the Pooh or like there, like I literally put myself in those places, like in my mind, like I'm picturing myself being there so I can capture like the atmosphere or like what would be there. And so I want it, so it's an experience for me, and I want it to be experience for not just like, oh, you know, like a glance or anything. Like I want, like when I paint like Winnie the Pooh, like I want you to feel his fur. When I paint Donald Duck, I want you to feel his feathers, and like so all that stuff. So it's really just to help the painting not just be visually beautiful, but also like a really beautiful experience.
Yes.
And so that's where detail and everything.
And that's what you're working on right now,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Is Winnie the Pooh.
Yep, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet.
Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Thank you so much, Jared,
My
for
pleasure.
that. I really appreciate that. Where can people find you if they can't come to
Instagram
EPCOT?
and Facebook. I'm on Instagram like all the like that's like you'll get, or my website jaredfrancofineart.com. But my Instagram is Jared Franco, and that's where like I'm very active on there.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you so
Jared.
much.
Appreciate it. You did. So what I've been doing is I've been walking around meeting with the artists, right? Because everybody looks at the art. And I met a good friend, Kenny Yamada. And so I came up to him and I said, "What are you drawing?" And he said he was drawing these, and then I can have one of these. How fun is that? So Kenny, tell me a little bit about yourself and your art background and your YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I'm a Disney gallery artist, and I've freelanced for Disney since like 1992. I've always loved Disney. My mom told me that I've been drawing Mickey Mouse since I was 3 years old, and we used to go to Disneyland every year. So I just love Disney. Yeah.
You love Disney.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love to draw Disney characters.
You loved it. I know. I saw that. I love that. And these are postcards. Oh my God, that is Wednesday. I'm not going to show you, but that's her hand. Oh my God, those are so great. And then I saw this. What's that?
No, I didn't do those.
Oh, you know. Okay, so I'm not going to show those. But you like to do Disney characters, and this is the big one right here that I love. I love. Well, Kenny, it was a pleasure talking to you. You were telling me you have your own YouTube channel. What's it called?
It's called Tokay Diz. I take a lot of videos of, inside the parks, shows, rides, all that kind of stuff.
Me too.
So, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I love going to the parks.
Yes, he actually is from Anaheim, so he goes to Disneyland.
Right.
But welcome to Disney World.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there's so much to see here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite park?
Oh, Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Country Bears.
Yes, I have yet to see the new Country Bear.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Kenny, for your time. I
thank
so
you.
do appreciate it.
Thank you so
And I
much.
will take one of these.
Oh, yes.
Okay? Thank
Yes,
you
please.
so much. It is Maggie here, and I am here with the one and only Al. Hey, Al.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. I was just walking by your booth, reading your sign, and Star Wars popped out at me like there's no tomorrow. And then I saw all of this, and I'm like, I have to ask if I can interview. So tell me a little bit about yourself and your love for Star Wars.
All right, let's see. My name is Abbazia. I know it's a tough name. New York originally, and I live down here in Florida. Scott, I'm an older guy, so
Me too.
I grew up. Well, you don't look like a guy. Just saying, you look good for it. Yeah, just saying.
Thank you. I'm an older gal.
Wow, okay, that makes
Okay,
sense now.
okay, yeah, just
sometimes I get gender confusion, so yeah, I have issues. No, no, but I love Star Wars. I saw the original back in '77 when I was a little kid.
Yes.
And I've loved it ever since. I was drawing it while I was in school, getting in trouble
Yes.
with my teachers, of course, and now I get to do this. So this is just like a dream come true.
Yes, and how long have you been coming to Festival of the Arts?
This is my 4th year.
This is your 4th
Yep.
year.
This is
That
my
is
4th
so
year.
awesome. Well, thank you for talking to me about that. And I saw, what are your puppies' names?
Let's see. I have Daisy and Cooper.
Of course you do.
Yes.
Daisy and Cooper. All right.
Good dogs.
And this here, if you want to, I'm going to put this here for him. Scan here for his Instagram. He's got some great stuff. And thank you so much, Al. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Have
Bye-bye.
a great day.
Is of Liberty. Our friends here on the floor, you've got the best seats in the house. The best place to hear us is seated right next to this red circle. That's the perfect place to stop. There you go. And underneath this dome. The dome over our heads enhances our sound quite a bit. So if you're underneath the balcony, sneak on through those benches and pillars. Come join our friends who have just made some room for you right here on the floor underneath the dome, where the sound of the show is a lot better. Or you can all stay right where you are. If you change your mind here at the show and want to come join us, feel free to sneak on in. That would be fine with us. Well, I got to ask, how are we doing today? We having a good time at the Festival of the Arts? We're going to sing some folk, patriotic, and Americana music for you today. We're going to start with an Americana classic from the wonderful world of Walt Disney.
When your
We're usually blessed with summer-like weather. So we hope this next song brings a little bit more sunshine to your day. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, while I was sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. Oh, you had a dream. Well, I had one too. Mine was the best dream because it was of you. Come, sweetheart, tell me now is the time. You tell me your dream, and I'll tell you mine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you so much. On behalf of the Voice of Liberty, thank you for spending part of your Disney time with us today. We do have time for one final story. Back around the time of the Civil War, Yankee soldiers took an old camp meeting song and they changed the words a bit by adding some rough language. Well, Julia Ward Howe heard the soldiers' version and she thought the words were grotesque. So she penned her own lyrics and sent them off as a poem to the Atlantic Monthly. The editor of that paper loved her poem, published it, and then sent her a check for $4. Well, sometime later at a Washington rally, President Abraham Lincoln heard her version of the song sung, and the effect was magic. Tears streaming down his face. He cried, "Sing it again." We've been singing it ever since. That $4 poem has become the most popular patriotic hymn ever written. But before we continue, I would love to invite as many people as possible to come a little bit closer if you'd like to. Our friends here on the floor have the right idea. They have the best seats in the house. The best place to hear us is seated here on the floor next to this red circle and underneath this dome. So if you're on the floor, help us out. Will you scoot all the way down to the red circle, fill in a little bit of that space, try to make room for some more people to come on in if you'd like to. Come on in, cuddle up to your neighbor. It's cold outside. Come on in. Have a seat where the sound is best underneath the dome. Yeah, come on in. There you go. You folks coming in. You're behind the sides or to the front. Well, as you get settled in, I gotta ask, are you having a good day so far at the Festival of Heroes? Well, since the earliest days of the film studio, songwriters have played a critical role in the development of Disney films. One thing Disney songwriters are known for is their ability to capture the heart and the soul of a character in a single song. I will hear there every
Take hold of my own dream. Be as strong as the seas are stormy, and proud as an eagle's.
You know, stunning vistas all across this country have inspired wonderful music. Written in the late 1800s, this next song tells the story of a girl as her cowboy soldier prepares to leave the Red River Valley.
Just remember the Red River Valley. And the one that has loved you so true.
We do have time for one final song, and we need your help. We would love for you to sing along with us. You're going to know the words of this song, so you feel free to sing out loud and strong. You can't confuse us. We know our parts. I'll let you know when it's your turn to sing.
Oh.